This is the Real Game No Gimmick News. Real news that you can use.
Hey, what's the deal? Welcome to another episode of the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. Real Game No Gimmick News. Where we here talking about all the current events that's going on in the news. I'm here today as usual with my podcast partners, man. I got PG the Hustler. What's the good deal, my guy? What up, PG?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening with you?
Just chilling, my G. Good to see you.
Man, good to see you too, man. Always, always.
We got the hottest of the hot boys, HB, man. What's the deal, my guy?
Hey, we on fire.
What's the deal? All right, man. We gonna I guess the first thing we're gonna talk about is I want to get into that the jailbreak that we was talking about last week,
All right.
and we kept saying, I kept saying they had to get some kind of help, man. People don't just break out of jail like that. And then 10 people, I kept saying there had to be some type of help. We didn't know what kind. Now we find out it was a maintenance worker, 33-year-old Sterling Williams is his name. They say he turned off the water to that cell that they broke out of so they could escape. Comes to find out, it was a couple of women. One of them was like an aunt or something like that. Four females was arrested for helping the fugitives once they got out of jail with money, rides. I want to say somebody gave them a cell phone, if I'm not mistaken. So I just want to talk about that, man. What y'all think? What y'all think about everything that it came out since we last talked about it? And I want to say what they call 4 people. Is it 4 people they caught?
I think it's 4 or 5 by now. Hey, but you called something though last week. You said they had help.
Because you don't
know that.
you don't see that happening, man. Because you don't see stuff like that.
Not on their own.
Nah.
Hell no. Hell no.
And I'm gonna tell y'all what I found funny and what I keep thinking about. I don't know if y'all remember, but if y'all flash back, when they escaped, one of them wrote a note that said I'm innocent, and one of them wrote a note that said too easy.
Yeah, I remember
I
that
think
shit.
that made they got that in their head. All right, too easy, huh? All right. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? What you think, HB?
I don't know. They saying they up they upping the price.
The
The
reward money?
reward, the bounty.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If I'm not mistaken, they say it's 20,000 if you help leave with information that helps capture them.
Yeah, but they ain't giving that shit. I know, you know
You
what I'm
don't think they
saying?
make good on their promise?
Oh no, they yeah. I don't know. I'm just on social media trying to find out everybody putting the things in like it's a
Oh, putting their bids in and shit.
Betting to see
yeah
who gonna be the last one. Who gonna be the next
like it,
one.
like it's underdog, nigga, over unders and shit.
Right.
yeah.
Right. I've been seeing that too. What you thinking about it, PG?
I just like I said when I seen it, I think it's funny but not funny. You know what I mean? Like I got a crazy sense of humor, like a fucked up sense of humor. Like when I seen them running out, I was laughing because I just remember
You
my
was
days of being
cracking the
locked
fuck
up.
up.
Yeah,
You was
bro.
cracking the fuck up.
I remember being locked up and wishing I could do that shit out the county, nigga. That's funny, nigga. Like you put yourself back in that mind frame, nigga. That well, having been, you know what I mean, just having been there, nigga, had to put a different perspective on your shit, and you just know, like you said, for one, they had help. For two, like HB said, the 3 niggas that got caught, they tell her, the niggas
Oh yeah,
talking,
that's
they giving it up, they pointing it out right now. Oh, how you think everybody else got hit? The person that got the hell, how you think we found out this far?
I don't know. That's big as hell. 10
10
10
people.
goddamn, like that's
I mean, we
I
think about it, but then if you think, bro, HB, if it's a gang or a group of niggas that hang together from the same hood, it ain't really that many. It ain't that big for real.
it's big. Like you're escaping from a jail.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel
that
me?
part, yeah.
Hey, goddamn, and that's a whole lot of shit.
But I mean, as far as like people involved and how like tight knit the fam, like the people could be. That's what I mean. Like as far as like it ain't that big. As far as how it's the guard nigga, then the auntie. Somebody
Facts.
Yeah,
gave him a phone. Like you know what I'm saying. It's they all in cahoots. That's all I'm saying.
I can't wait to hear the story when we gonna find out how long it was planned. You feel me? Because
Right. It's not 10
that wasn't
random
spur of the
people.
moment.
It's
It wasn't
not
a
10
spur of the moment
random
thing.
people.
that's like story. If you tell one, ain't that what they taught us?
Telephone gang.
Come
Fact.
on,
The more people involved, the harder it is to get away with some shit because you can have that many leaks in the boat. You feel me?
We gonna yeah, I was about to say we gonna see how strong they shit is because like I said, it already looked like some snitching going on.
Now, what tripped me out, I don't know if you seen it. Vlad from Vlad TV, he offered to interview the remaining people out, talking about y'all gonna get caught anyway. We might as well make this epic interview. He said, I won't tell on you. He got legal journalistic rights that he allowed to, you know what I'm saying, interview and keep his
I
well
don't, I
not
don't,
tell.
I don't think he said that. Vlad got too many ties into the hood.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah, and that's kamikaze. Like, what nobody like. I don't think he. Nah,
Hey,
he ain't say that.
I
Hold
feel
on
you,
one second.
HB, but I think that's how we think because we old niggas, we old school niggas. Them young niggas probably one of them niggas signing that paperwork. One of them niggas doing that interview, cuz.
Now y'all think he can set up?
Hell yeah, nigga, why wouldn't it be?
Hell yeah. Vlad the feds like a motherfucker.
Man, I don't give a Vlad, Adam 22, all these motherfuckers the feds. Nigga, all these niggas that get niggas to come on their shit and crash out and say stupid shit to feds. And the
Fact.
reason why I say that, even if they not the feds directly, they indirectly the feds because they know damn well you ain't supposed to be talking like that on no public motherfucking shared platform. You know what I'm saying? Telling shit that still got that don't have statute of limitations and all that shit. These niggas telling shit about robberies and murders and shit and stupid shit like that. Niggas dumb, man. They the feds on their goddamn self, snitching on their fucking self.
This is what he said. This was the tweet. For the 7 guys that are still on the run, let's do a Vlad TV interview. You will eventually get caught anyway, but doing the interview will give you legend status. I won't report you after the interview. My First Amendment right as a journalist gives me the right to do the interview. DM me or email me. Yeah, man, that's some fair shit. If I ever heard one myself, he trying to capitalize off of them niggas. He don't care nothing about them niggas.
Nope.
You feel me?
He want to be the first one to get the exclusive. He's a reporter. He's
And if they
media.
press him, he gonna tell.
He's media. Yep.
Media. Now,
Niggas playing with our lives, and these people thinking this shit. They tuning in every motherfucking week, thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit tripped me out, man.
hell yeah, I know what you said, bro. So, before we go further, I got a couple topics for today, man.
All right.
But before we go any further, man, I want to address the doggone elephant in the room. It's an elephant in the room, a 1,000,000-pound elephant in the room and shit. So we're gonna go ahead and get that and address that motherfucker. Act like we don't see it. So, the podcast partner, man, the homie, Jay Caesar, our guy. He on the Just the Facts podcast, he had You know, just the fact they do a lot of review. Well, is that what we call it? Review videos when
I
they
think he was reaction
video.
video. Yeah.
Reaction video. That's what I'm looking for. My fault. They do reaction videos, and they decided to react to us. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we had a discussion about the lady that talked about black fatigue. Man, we kind of wearing this. We kind of wearing this black fatigue word out a little bit. But we had a topic about black fatigue. And when we discussed the topic, we first had the discussion. It was me, HB, and Jay. We agreed with the lady. And as y'all know, I came back last week and said after watching the show, I totally disagree with that lady. I disagree with myself. I was mad at myself for even taking the stance I took in the first place. And on the Just the Facts podcast, they talked about the fact that I pivoted, changed my opinion. They called it pivoted. They said we pivoted. So yeah, I guess you know what I'm saying, and I want to address that. And I'm addressing it only because I mean, you know, Jay, that's the podcast homie. And that's his show. He got the right to react. You feel me? And that was his opinion. I still stand on mine. Mines don't change at all. You feel me? Mines don't change at all. Should we play what Jay said? Should we play what they said?
You can if
All
you
right.
want.
All right. Well, can I speak up a little bit first before you play?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know, cause he said my name, HB,
Well, because you part of the show, you feel me?
H Bizzle, HBZ. No, um, I, I be I be trying to think of what I want to say before I say it, cause I don't be wanting to say the wrong thing, cause I don't want nobody to get the wrong misconstrued.
Facts.
No doubt, no doubt.
That's a
What's
good thing
going
to do.
on? But like in the day, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? We had the episode. We was like 2 hours in. I was tired. I'm not even gonna start.
Let me ask you this real quick. What is it that he said, or what was said on the other? What was said on just the fact that irritated you a little bit? Because you was irritated. You talking. Man, so we was talking the last time we was on. We was talking about how this whole neighborhood. I was telling y'all the story about how ICE came to get some woman, and the whole neighborhood protected this lady.
Oh, yeah.
And right, remember I was saying that. So a story came across the. I want to say HB might have brought this story to my attention, but a Wisconsin judge named Hannah Duggan. She's being charged right now with helping somebody escape ICE.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm shocked. I'm
Okay.
saying, because you telling me some shit. And she said
Alright,
she a judge?
bro, let me tell you, had the judge robe on and everything. Wisconsin judge Hannah Duggan. All right, she's being charged with helping prisoner escape county jail. So, okay, what happened was she was in court with some guy, Flores Luis. He a violent offender, man. He in jail for stabbing his roommate and his roommate girlfriend 13 times because they wouldn't turn the music down.
Damn.
This is what he's in jail for.
Trash.
All right, so ICE came. He was undocumented. He came to the country illegally in 2013 and was deported. Came back. He was in court in front of Judge Hannah Duggan. ICE came in to get him. They say she deliberately distracted the ICE agents, telling them that they needed a warrant to arrest this guy, all while letting the guy, the violent criminal Flores Luis, and the attorney slip out the back door. So right now she's being charged with what they calling it. I don't know. Maybe it's accessory after the fact. I don't know what they charging her with, but she is being charged with helping this guy escape. Now, the
That's a
story
heavy
is wild,
load.
bro. It's a wild story because
They gotta be
I
fucking.
I can understand the judge being like, "Oh man, this person don't deserve this, that, and whatever." I'm on, but this dude
If
ain't
that
the
was a good
person.
person,
Facts. This ain't the person you should be fighting for right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is about, man. It's mind-boggling to me.
man. Listen, I don't know. This, I hate to sound like this, but this. Let me just. Let's give them something to talk about. So listen, in my mind, the way I feel, the way I see it, only two things. Either she was pressured, this nigga got some kind of connections, like, you know what I'm saying? MS-13, something tougher than that, whatever. Luis Flores, yeah, that sound like some any undocumented, like, you know what I'm saying? And these are like, that sound like it might be something there. Other than that, if it ain't that, because let's not glaze over the fact that this is a female judge, and I'm not trying to sound fucked up or biased or nothing, but either they was fucking or she wanted to fuck the nigga. If she wasn't getting pressured, or if it wasn't no situation like, if you don't let this nigga go, we're gonna kill your family, like type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't no shit like that, because when you dealing with motherfuckers across that border, that Mexican mafia and that mob and all that shit down there, that organized crime over there is crazy. It's fucking bananas. Like, they run the government. That organized crime run their government down there. Like, so let's not just, we can't gloss over that fact either, that he was an undocumented, already got deported and found his way back. He got connections somewhere. So it might be deeper than what we think. And then on the surface, just for shits and giggles, they might have been fucking. You know what I'm saying? Or because why else would you save a motherfucker from ICE? A nigga that stabbed somebody 14 fucking times, he a violent offender. This is not a school person. It's not a school kid. It's not a college kid who was just, you know what I mean, on the straight and narrow, straight A, magna cum laude, all that. But this ain't that. This ain't that.
Like stealing this, nah.
This ain't that. 14 times, nigga, you violent as shit.
Fact.
That's gang shit, nigga. That's gang shit. You are a killer. Yeah, you're a killer. You're a killer. Period. Ain't no way around it. Especially to kill somebody with a knife. I don't give a fuck. A gun, everybody to kill a nigga with a gun ain't a killer. A knife, when you kill a motherfucker with a knife, you're a killer, dog. You meant to do everything you're doing.
And to do it that many times, it's crazy.
That's why they call knife assaults and knife murders crimes of passion. Because you have to go into that knowing that, hey, I'm not stopping till this motherfucker ain't breathing.
Right.
Gun can accidentally go off. You can shoot. Niggas, scary niggas shoot all the time. Boop, 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 bop, bop. Hit whoever. Because they don't know how to do shit. They don't know how to handle shit. But a knife, you really have to be getting in there. And you guys up close and personal. I got to smell your breath.
And then, I don't know if y'all talking, he did the roommate and the roommate's girlfriend. So he ain't just
killer. You're a killer, dude.
He was intentional with it. He knew what he was doing. It wasn't a crime of passion. It wasn't rage. It was none of the he a killer. He a devil.
This ain't the dude to help.
This ain't the dude to help.
So that leads me further to believe that it's some deeper shit. It's some connections over there. I say the fucking shit just for content, but it's some deeper connections here. Honestly, and now in all actuality. Yeah, in all actuality, her family was hurt. Her family was in jeopardy. and she gonna get to the bottom of that when they because they slapped her with these charges. When she is gonna be somewhere where she's going to have to
Say something.
relinquish that information to somebody.
Facts.
They might have to do it smooth in order to protect her family. And this even her getting hit with these charges might be to even protect her family.
Facts. Now, yeah, man, it's deep, and you're right. It's gonna be some more details. It's gonna come out about what happened, man.
Definitely
some more details because it's just the story too shaky.
Right, it's way too shaky.
Why would a judge? Why would a person in that position risk their position or job or life like that?
And you don't know that. And you're right. A judge is a career. That's your life. Like you said, that's your life.
Facts.
The fuck? You're not a judge no more. You lose everything.
And you do not want to go to jail if you're a judge or a cop. And we all know that.
PC the fuck up.
Facts.
Going to do 23 out, 23 and 1, 23. You feel me?
Hell,
what happened? HB gone? HB out of there. He ain't come back.
I don't know. We come back. If we come back, we'll click you in.
Okay.
Now, I know you've been busy this weekend. Did you happen to catch that Remy Ma Papoose situation?
Let's get into it. Nah, lace me up. Nah, because I caught a little bit. And I think it all, if I'm not mistaken, did it or did it not stem from the video they put out last week of them working out together? And then they did like an interview.
We can say that.
Okay.
But the straw, okay, we can say that. Because it all leads to it. But the straw that finally broke the camel's back was Clarissa Shields went on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, that's the interview.
Okay, so, and a lot of people get Clarissa Shields flack. They say in every interview she does, all she want to do is talk about Papoose. I say that's unfair, in my opinion. Because if you know that she coming to the thing. She coming to these interviews to talk about her fight, the upcoming fight. She got the belts with her. She got all her belts with her. She got her ESPY awards with her. She coming to talk about the fight. But naturally, people gonna ask about Papoose. So that's my take.
And you can't fault her for answering those questions. She got to answer the questions. So how dare people say, "Oh, you do is talk about"? No, all the media asks is questions about Papoose and shit. So,
and if you don't talk about it, then they say, then she'll get flack for that. That's my opinion.
Damn if she do, damn if she don't, bro.
And I read the comments. There's a lot of women saying, "Why is she writing so hard for this married man? It's a married man. She looking stupid, blah, blah, blah." But, okay, so she was asked questions about the relationship. She was asked, how did they meet? Who approached who? You know, things like that. Remy Ma went live to say, anytime this woman bring up my name, anytime she bring up the relationship, I'm going to have something to say. She went in, bro. She went in. Of course, you notice, and I'm going to say the standard mad woman shit.
Go ahead, say it. Yeah.
All the standard bad woman shit.
Right.
You said the homie you broke. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what they say. They say you got a little dick. They say you broke. That's what they say when they mad. I don't know.
Right.
Right. That's what they say. You know what I'm
saying? All that shit wasn't. It wasn't all that. It wasn't that when they was running around here with hashtag Black Love all across their motherfucking corny ass clothes.
Fact. So. So she was basically coming out to say Papoose wasn't the husband everybody thought he was.
Of course.
She didn't want to tarnish that image. That's the only thing he had going for himself with the Black Love shit. So she didn't want to tarnish that. She said that was her husband, so she would make him look good. Like she said it was a car that she bought herself, but she gave Papoose credit for buying. You know, she said shit like that. Papoose came back and said, And I was waiting for this to be said. You know what he said? I wrote 90% of her raps. I wrote her biggest hits. I wrote Conceited, her biggest song to date. I was the pen behind her. Man, she called him pawn poos. She said he tried to pawn her jewelry, bro. Man, she was going in on the homie. They was going in
That's
on each other.
yeah. Well, that's black love, real black love.
They,
Oh, that's black
they
love
both
for
went in
you.
on each other for about an hour, man. For about an hour.
Crazy,
And,
bro.
and it's sad though because you know, like y'all was saying, they was under that hashtag Black Love. There was couples goals, all that shit for years. It's kind of wild to see this shit play out like this. But I'm guessing the question I want to ask y'all is because Remy kind of said, "I'm going in. I've been quiet, but I'm going in because Clarissa keep talking." So I guess the question is Remy right for that? Is she got a valid? Is she valid for that? Another question is, should Clarissa shut the fuck up talking about it? Yeah. How you feel? What you think?
I feel Clarissa should just calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause she got a lot of shit to fight for, and they gonna do some weird shit like that. I don't appreciate that because everybody thought they was love. So if this don't show you if that's what you was believing in, you know what I'm saying? Like that make me like, God damn it. I wouldn't tell my deepest thoughts that to like nobody like if they and I think they I don't know, I think it's bullshit. See, I
I
think it's
agree.
bullshit. They
It's
going
definitely
through
out of corner.
it been so much going on though through the rap battle. That would made it worse though. Cause if you in the rap battle scene and you listening to that shit and
Oh,
you
I'm in here.
seeing that shit, yeah, and then it went to somewhere else. Like now they trying to see who can embarrass the most to get. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I
Me
don't want
neither.
to take nobody's side because both of y'all on some corny shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's never supposed to get. We got to question both of y'all now, like because we was leaving y'all was packed. And
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
We
Like
thought
I
y'all
said,
was it. We thought y'all was it, huh, HB?
Yeah. I
Now
mean
y'all
that
now
and
y'all
that and,
motherfuckers fighting at
but
each other
but
like two dogs in a cage.
hell yeah, that's because we wanted that. We saw that. We believed in that.
It definitely would have been nice.
You know what I'm saying? But we knew. You
and
know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell y'all
saying?
something real quick. Let me interject real quick. I apologize. I
No,
want to
you're
say
fine.
this. I want to say the reason why, and it's just my opinion. Y'all can go ahead if y'all don't like my opinion, put it in the comments, man. So tell me whatever. I ain't tripping. But my opinion is we looked at Remy and Papoose and them like that as that super couple because I mean we already had Jay-Z and Beyonce. They ain't never went nowhere. But we don't believe that shit. I mean, something about the Jay-Z Beyonce shit that we just you know what I mean? Even before the Lemonade shit came out and Becky with the good hair and all that shit just I don't know. We
You,
just
you think it's artificial?
I'm not gonna say artificial. It looked like I would just call it. I would say this: Papoose and Remy's relationship look like a marriage, a real marriage, and Beyonce's and Jay's look like a business deal. Is that
That's a
yeah?
good
I mean,
point
is
of
that
view.
fair to say? That's
Good
just
point
my
of
take.
view. Yeah, no, that's a good point of view.
That's just
That's a
my
good
point.
point
I
of
don't
view.
know. Papoose said he went and got a spot closer to where she was locked up. But
Facts.
cause we was wondering, we like ain't nobody going to see nobody in jail every day. that's impossible. But then that make you be like, God damn, is it impossible? Shit, if I go get a spot right next door.
No, they won't let you do it every day. They're gonna let you do it like once to twice a week. It depends on the visit and it depends on the
Right.
stipulations at the jail. Like I know for a fact, visiting days ain't every damn day. Not for everybody. They probably do certain quads every day. Like every put it like this: it's a visiting day every day, but not for everybody. Like that,
Yeah.
basically. I think they do it by quads or some shit like that, or by sections or some shit. You know what I mean? Like to break it down so everybody get their visits in on certain days, certain times, or some shit. That's why all that shit be scheduled. If you ever really went to visit somebody in prison, that shit's scheduled. You can't just pop the fuck up when you want to. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
goddamn it, if you're trying to hold it down.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about they shit. I feel like, damn, like this what this nigga get for holding her down all that time. Like no matter what she feel, he could have been left. And now when you look at the timeline, and just like you said, HB, if you in that rap battle shit, you understand how deep that shit get. And you know that timeline, and you see when that shit start going crazy, and when that other nigga popped on the scene, and that was way before you heard anything about Clarissa and Papoose. That was way before they even met. She been fucking off on that nigga, man. And that's some cold shit right there. But
yeah,
think about it. When she came out, she went up. She shot it. She started doing the love and hip hop. She started doing the whoopty whoop wop shoot. She went back into it. She got back to the bag. So her head.
She actually got bigger. She actually got bigger when she got out of jail.
Thank you.
And she looked different.
But
it's based on the fact that she was a female too. I ain't gonna hold you, and she was already in the game.
If he wasn't there, like she wouldn't be able to hold that shit down. If he wasn't there, how long was she locked up for? Like 7?
Well, it ain't really him that's getting her deals though. I see what you saying, but it ain't really him that be getting her them deals. It be Joe. It be Fat Joe and them. It be them links and them relationships she got with the motherfuckers Joey Crackno and all that. How she get a lot of them deals and get a lot of that because she been there before. You know what I'm saying? With all them with them songs with all that lean back and all that. Once you get them relationships with people, see, Papoose ain't never really got. He got relationships with niggas, but he ain't got relationships with motherfuckers who move the money. Who, you know what I'm saying? Who he got relationships with MCs and artists and shit. She got relationship with the business motherfuckers because of Joey Crack, because of Fat Joe. Like, and you can see that shit, you know, when you look at their growth and their elevation and shit. Papoose ain't really been behind her really getting no bread or no bag. I think the only thing he may have been involved with was that rap battle shit, just based on the fact that he's a battle rapper. Because I know she got her own league now. That shit is like her own league. You know what I mean? So
the nigga Papoose said, he said, you keep talking this money shit. He said, you keep talking about how you pay for everything. He said, I am your money. He said, ever since we got together, I wrote your bars. He said, and I never wanted. He said, I got zero publishing. He said, I ain't want my name on nothing. I ain't want no publish. He said, you was my wife. I wanted you to win. So I didn't take no publishing from you. I didn't take this from you. I didn't charge you for no verses. He said, and right after she got money, when she got money, she started putting just her name on shit. And he was like, yo, what's up with that? And she was like, nigga, I'm making all the money. I'm the one making the money. And he like, but I'm the pen. He said, but he wasn't tripping because that's his wife. But you know, all this shit
you get for being a good nigga sometime, man.
Nice guys finish last, is what they say.
Run over you. Facts. They run over you.
Nah, hell yeah. Shit, man, good nigga don't get you nowhere.
Fact. Now, I want to ask y'all, do y'all believe Papoose when he said he wrote her bars?
Some of them.
He said 90% of her shit since she went out, since they've been together. He said he wrote 4 songs on her first album because that's what he was, a writer in the business. He said the reason why he ain't all famous like that because he ghostwrite for a lot of people. He said he wrote four tracks on the first album and everything else.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit hard. They throwing daggers at. Cause even if it was, you know what I'm saying, that's some shit ain't even supposed to been out like. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all is faulty. You know what I'm saying? For that shit, like who you know.
Now you discrediting me as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that nigga said he wrote hits. He was trying to say like
He
he
said
wrote.
conceded her number one hit, her number one biggest hit ever. He wrote it.
Uh,
That's
uh,
what he said.
okay. Let's get into the music side of things. We know Remy. When Remy got out and Mary was the dyke and then she was gonna go at Nicki. That sheet there was harder than a motherfucker.
Oh,
That motherfucker
that
came
definitely
out.
was packed.
That shit was so hard. They was like, you can't even do that. We ain't even what you do that.
Yeah, they told Nicki don't even
I was saying it when it happened. When she was going at Nicki, I was saying Papoose wrote these bars.
You could tell. I could tell when niggas write bars. When certain niggas write bars, I could tell.
When you really listen to rap, you can hear it. You can hear
Yeah.
it. Especially if
Just
somebody
like
tell
when,
you, like, oh, okay.
like if you go back and listen to like 2001 and shit with Dr. Dre and listen to his flow, that's Jay-Z all day.
You can hear Jay-Z in that shit.
If you take Dr. Dre's voice off that shit and just rap the bars, that's Jay-Z. And sometimes niggas can't get away with that shit. And the reason why, I think, especially for a nigga like Jay-Z, because he don't write. So he has a certain cadence. So when he writes for somebody else, it's automatically gonna come out in his cadence because he never writes. Like sometimes as an artist, when I write, I can switch my cadence up because I'm writing and I can see what I'm writing. And I can switch it up to make it sound like something different. I could be like, oh, I can maneuver these words to do this. I could do that. Okay. But if I'm thinking of it, if I'm spitting the freestyle, it's gonna come out in my natural cadence. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out in my natural bar delivery. Period. It ain't gonna be no other way because that's the way your brain works.
And then sometimes, like you said, man, sometimes people just don't know. But then when you hear it, you just like switch the voices, like Will Smith, Summertime. Listen to that in Nas's voice. And you'll be like, yeah, I hear that shit, man. You can hear the shit. Like you can actually hear the shit. Like you said, Dr. Dre shit, you can hear this sound like Jay-Z. They forgot about Dre. What was that shit with him and Snoop?
Yeah, forgot about Dre.
Yeah.
The whole 2001 album, when you hear Dre's voice, is Jay-Z. Jay-Z wrote that.
A lot of Bow Wow. If you listen to it in T.I.'s voice, you hear T.I. It's just, I don't know. It's when you know, but sometimes you can just hear that shit. But when I was hearing Remy Ma, some of that shit, I was like, yeah, that sound like, and I couldn't really just say it sound like Papoose because we ain't have a whole lot of Papoose that we could, you know what I'm saying, listen
just
to.
Just that alphabet bullshit.
Yeah, the alphabet go slaughter.
But I did know that she wasn't rapping the same.
Babacus, see Carabadis. Hey man, I like it. I like Papoose shit, but I'm just going and this is what has plagued a lot of people, and some people have captured the art of doing it and getting over this, but when you dropping knowledge or you being super intellectual with rap, a lot of times niggas don't want to hear that. Like niggas don't want to when people and I'm not saying that it's something wrong or nothing like that, but this I broke it down really. Like this is the reason. When you listen to music, most of the time you want to relax. You do not want your brain to work. If you say too many big words and I have to decipher what you say using so many metaphors that I can't just basically understand what the fuck you're talking about, people be like, turn that shit off, man. Like that, I'm
Yeah.
doing homework now. Now I'm doing
Okay.
fucking schoolwork. I really gotta stop, listen to this shit 3 times, see what this nigga saying. Like sometimes, man, music, like, don't get me wrong, I love intellectual rap. I'm not against none of that shit. But if it's a science, all this shit is a science, man. You know what I'm saying? And music is definitely a science. And it's nothing against niggas that do that, and it's nothing against the people that prefer that, but that's just a natural fact. People want to relax when they listen to music, or they want to vibe out, or they want to catch a, you know what I'm saying? They want to get hype. Niggas listen to music when they working out. They want to get, nigga, I'm not going to get hype trying to do a textbook listening to your fucking bars. How am I supposed to lift to that? I want to lift to some rhythm. I want to walk to some rhythm. I want to hit the gym to some rhythm. I want to work, you know what I mean? Like that. I want to wash the car to, I want to clean up the house to some rhythm, like to something that's going to get me. I don't want to do a fucking math problem while I'm listening to your verse. And that's the problem, like niggas with Papoose had getting a lot of money in the industry. Yeah, they got bread where they was able to take care of themselves like that, but they never got to that point where they just boom, you know what I'm saying, could just smack, even though the shit that they were saying was worth gold. The shit, the way they was putting it was worth the metaphors and the bars and the delivery was fucking timeless and it's fucking magnificent. But people generally don't want to hear that shit. That's why people that's why people like with Jay-Z and certain people. Ludacris is a good one.
I'm just speaking on him and her. Like, we don't want to see that shit. We saw some shit. We thought it could have been. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But goddamn it, we don't need to see that shit. Y'all telling story that y'all make it seem like, nigga, if this was what we had to nah, we ain't. But goddamn it, they is hurt and they both hurt and they in the industry. So I guess that's why they going against, like, that's what's making it worse. That's what the sting in there.
And they like, showing you the industry.
But it's like, but y'all like weird as fuck. And y'all not my couple. My who I would like to see, like, goddamn, y'all telling each other secrets. Goddamn, that make you what? No, we don't do that. No, that's not that real shit.
Me personally, I'm a Gucci man to Keisha. What's her name? Kiora. I'm a Gucci man to Kiora. That's my couple. For me, to me.
I want to go back to what you were saying real quick, PG. It's not only that niggas don't want to kick. I don't want you kicking knowledge to me when I'm trying to kick it. But not only that, bro, to be honest with you, bars went away. Bars went away. Niggas that's really spit, niggas like Cassidy, niggas like Papoose, niggas that really spit bars, Eminem, that shit gone, bro. Niggas don't want to hear bars no more. They want that simple shit.
It's they want that back though.
Bars, I wish it would, but like the niggas that really spit bars, Cassidy still hard as fuck. Niggas
but they got a style. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but they got a start. They got a style now, like where they got that shit damn near every bar. It's like that Michigan shit. Like it's a bar.
What?
It's a bar. It's a bar, and they go. I mean,
yeah, but sometimes the Michigan niggas don't be saying shit. They just find shit that rhyme and they be saying that. That's what, and I think that's what LBC saying. He just said the bars went away. Like niggas is just them ain't, they rhyme, they sound good, but they not really bars. They not a bar. Like it's not nothing.
I'm talking about
the metaphor, right? Yeah.
Like the nigga that was the shit that we grew up listening to, the niggas that was really spitting that shit.
Mm-hmm. Like most of the battle rappers nowadays, the battle rappers are still dropping bars.
You gotta listen to it fast and closely.
What, the Detroit shit?
No, because I'll be listening to that music like they be saying some shit in 4 bars, and it be the whole thing like, and it was just in 4 bars, but you gotta listen to how they.
No, trust me, I listen to everything. I listen to everything and I dissect a lot of shit, bro. Like especially music, man. I study music when I listen to it. So I definitely know what you talk about, HB. I know what you mean, but what I can agree with LBC saying, like, as far as the bars like went away, you know what I'm saying? But if it's you gotta find them in certain places, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you where they are. They're in cult music, and I don't mean cult like bad. I mean niggas who have cult followings to where like niggas who like you, if you a Burner fan, you're gonna listen to Burner, like you gonna listen to Currency, you're gonna listen to June, you're gonna listen to Primo, right? You're gonna listen to niggas that you gonna understand, like they cult following niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, that's where the bars at, and the bars is still definitely in battle rap. Cause nigga, I be hearing some shit in these battle raps, nigga. I be like, damn, these niggas still cold with it. And that all was that all deaf hip hop. I mean, not A-had all hip hop all the time, shit, all that shit, bro. Smack still doing this shit a little bit every now and then, and then it's another league too.
I got trouble. I still listen to the greatest.
To Smack,
listening to all of them.
Yeah, it was the days.
I was selling DVDs.
Yeah, nigga. DVD. Hey, there was the DVD days, nigga. Yeah, we came up in the era, nigga. We can, bro. But see, that's the thing. Battle rap has not lost it. Battle rap has not lost it, man. It's still going. It's still gritty. They still, you know what I'm saying, 100 niggas deep in the garage. You know what I'm saying? Battle rapping and the walls sweating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas dropping bars on you.
That's just the art of music, period.
Crowd participation.
There's so many there's so many categories. There's so many like forms of art, music.
Yeah, that's why I like the different hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm glad you and now that we on this and people don't really be watching you know, I know, like, I ain't gonna say it like that, but a lot of times people that be talking shit, because I done seen the shit and I want to address, not necessarily address some shit, but speak on, because it wasn't nothing towards me at all and no shit like that. But I seen one of my peoples today, you know what I'm saying, get kind of like a you know what I'm saying, almost like a PSA, you know what I'm saying, and it made me realize that I'm glad that all this time I stayed in my lane, you know what I'm saying, with my shit. I never wanted to be a part of none of these crews that came up in the city. You know what I'm saying? None of these cliques that came up in the city. You know what I mean? Like, because like these, like niggas is weird, bro. Like motherfuckers are so crazy. Like a nigga will hate you for you just doing you and not necessarily staying away from them per se on a personal level, but just staying to yourself and doing you. A nigga will hate you for that. You know what I'm saying? For you not being around them. And it's like, nigga, I'm on a mission. Like I'm doing something that, you know, benefiting me and I'm taking care of, you know what I mean, me. But a nigga will hate you for that. And I'm seeing that shit, like, because I know a lot of artists that work hard that a lot of people don't see because they don't have the resources and they not a part of different cliques and shit. Right. But they phenomenal fucking artists and they fucking killing the game, like, but they don't get to shine. You know what I'm saying? And I seen one of my partners today, you know what I'm saying, speak on that shit, and it kind of put a thought into my head, like, damn, like, man, I'm like, and I'm not saying that he was, you know, that he trying to be, because he's not trying to be part of nothing, but I only say that to say this, to say that a nigga will hate you for doing you and not wanting to be a part of them. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, because I've heard things that he addressed, let me say that, from other people, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't clear on what I was hearing and who they was talking about. And I'm just being hella vague right now, just because of the simple fact of, like SB said earlier, I don't want nobody to get nothing misconstrued about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm being hella vague because when I seen what he was saying, I really, really understood what he was talking about because it put the puzzle pieces together. And I said, that's what the fuck that shit was about. And I said, he's addressing that shit now. And I'm just putting the shit together in my head because I'm like, yeah, that's wild. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, the nigga who got the shine ain't the cold nigga. He ain't the nigga that's really dropping bars.
Fact.
He wants to, indirectly talk about niggas that dropping bars because I think if he know he say a motherfucker's name, that nigga gonna slaughter him. Period. Everybody in that camp gonna slaughter him. And I mean, they would like because everybody in the camp cold, but they quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. I like niggas who get quiet money. I like motherfuckers who work and then they just hit you with material like, boom, nigga, look at this shit. Everything I see them niggas be putting like when they be little working and shit, and I be following and watching this shit. When they be working, they be good. They cold, and they just getting better. That's why I'm saying. And I see a lot of shit. It's funny. This city, we gotta really do some shit, man. And that's the reason why I know this kind of. I'm about to tighten it up. I know it's kind of long, but that's the reason why BMM is the way we are. Like that's the reason why I want to create this platform and go further into shit because there should be no way that people that want to just do them not be able to have access to the money or the bag or the exposure that all these other people get because they coattail ride or they always at the it shit or the quote unquote, oh, this is the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the spot, this is the place to be, this where everybody at. If you ain't here, you ain't shit. You ain't fucking with these niggas, you ain't that, you ain't woo, 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 woo. Like, just because niggas want to stay out of that shit, they get fucking damn near, you know what I mean, hated on, like, and I think that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I really think that's fucked up. And it only because niggas put their shit out there to be out there. But I feel like sometimes niggas put it towards the wrong audience. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got to go outside your shit. Like most of my people, my fans, even the ones I had like shit on years ago, when I looked at the region, like at my YouTube, at my videos and shit, like, nigga, that shit was not at my hometown. That shit was other places. That shit was everywhere else where people just wanted to hear the music. They had no preconceived notions about who I was. They just listened to my lyrics. And I can still, to this day, let niggas hear. I can let niggas hear my album I just put out last year. And niggas would be like, damn, nigga, you was going. Like, damn, that's cut. Like, damn, that shit go. I let nigga hear that shit today. Some old shit. I just popped it on. He like, all right, who is this? What's this shit? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. I'll just let this. He like, damn, well, I fuck with this shit. Like, damn. Oh. And then halfway through the motherfucker, nigga like, oh, nigga, that's you. I said, oh, okay, yeah. Like, yeah, like he was like, damn. And then he was like, oh, nigga, I ain't never heard this. I was, oh, yeah, because niggas don't be listening.
I ain't know you rap either until I went to your page.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta check you out. You know, I follow. I like to. I don't know if you can see the thumbs up. Like I was like a couple of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, appreciate it. What you was on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, matter of fact, I was on there today. I did see a couple of what's the names and shit. Was you on the Hot Topic one?
No, I was the music. I was
You just typed in PG the Hustler.
Nah, I went to the with LBC.
Oh, okay, that one. Oh, on the podcast. You see, okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I do post the links to the pages, man. It's in the description. I post the link.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. If you go to the Hot Topic, I'm on the YouTube too, HB, and everywhere. Apple, iTunes, just type in PG the Hustler. Just like that, right there on my name.
Facts. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm on Spotify and all that shit. Yeah. You can hear the whole album, you can hear everything. And I got some new shit I'm working on too. But like I say, I always market my shit different. Like I'm with Universal Masters. You know what I'm saying? So I send my shit out to different things and I go like to try to get on playlists and shit like that. And you know what I mean? It's a little change. Not a lot, but it is.
Let me get a little verse up in there, though.
Come on, nigga. Come on. You ain't said nothing. Let's work. I'm all about working. Let's work, my nigga. I'm with it.
Collab.
I'm definitely with it. I love making music, and see that's another thing too. I think a lot of people make music for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? For other reasons. I got a definitely, I got a personal reason. You know what I'm saying? I make music, but a real deep one. But all on the surface, I love music, and I'm never gonna stop. So it's not gonna be a time where that's my therapy. When I want to say some shit, when shit on my mind, when I'm bothered about some shit, I put that shit in the I put that shit in the verse. You know what I'm saying? Or I put, you know what I'm saying? I just spit, or I just go right. It don't even got to be what I'm going through or what I'm, you know what I'm saying, tripping on or whatever. Or what I need therapy. I just write. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I write. Some people write stories. Some people write poems. I write music. Always, always have. So.
Oh yeah, hey, I used to start freestyling my music. Like
You said you used to start freestyling?
yeah, freestyling my music. Well, writing it in my head. But I
Uh-huh.
guess it start off as freestyling.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
but it was always while I was working at a warehouse and shit, like,
Where
you
you
know what I'm
couldn't just
saying? And
stop it.
shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whoa, and the next bar will come, then the next
Mhm.
bar. And then the bars just start coming. I'm like, God damn it, I done run a whole goddamn hit in this motherfucker.
Right. I
I
used to
love
do
that
that shit too,
motherfucking
man.
music.
At the motherfucking warehouse and shit, the job where you can't just stop. Definitely used to do that shit, man. But we talk about music, man. We go off into all other shit, man. Especially with us, man, with
Back.
some new business, man. LBC, come on, man. Stop playing. I know you don't play. You itching. You know you want to get in the conversation. I know this nigga musician too. Stop playing. Know the nigga artist.
Yeah,
he ain't he
yeah.
ain't he ain't
Hell
did nothing. I can't get. We can man. We ain't even had that combo yet to bring this nigga out of
no.
retirement.
All you gotta do is tell me what you want me on, man. I gotta shit. I do a 16 or something anytime.
We
I'm
need to
just
do
like
some
you.
shit, nigga. We need to do a whole theme song, nigga, for real game, no gimmick, nigga, for all that.
Hell yeah, let's do that shit, man. I'm just like you. I'm never gonna stop doing this music shit. I ain't trying to sell it. I ain't trying to get famous from the shit. I just
Right.
like to fucking do this shit. This
Do
shit,
music.
I like
Yep.
son. We
Hell
can
yeah.
jam. We could all get in and do this shit. Make a real game song or something.
With it. And I got a dope at man. I'm locked in now. I got a dope ass studio spot, like a real professional joint now. Like a dude, white dude, engineer, nigga cold, man. Named Load and shit. He cold in the motherfucker. Shout out to Load. That's my engineer, man, for this region, for here. I found because I had a nigga in Cali, because I did a lot of music in Cali. And my nigga Gunlock, my nigga Gabe Gunlock, shout out Gunlock, man. He put me on, he put me in the game. That white boy, but that white boy put me in the game more than just music. Like he the one that got me doing my printing shit too. You know what I'm saying? He was my first like
Okay.
supplier as far as my first contract to where I was wholesale printing shit. Like he would sell me shit at the, you know what I'm saying, at cost or whatever, and I would go make my little bread and all that, make a website. That nigga own a radio station now and shit. That's what I'm saying. I didn't change. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like and I'm here, so I can't record with him. So it's been a while since I had that good engineer who I just, oh yeah, you own it. But then when I found Load, like this past like month or so, it's over with. I'm and working with him. We got a couple under the belt, and I'm going back for more shit in the next couple of weeks because I have an album done that's already written. I just need to record it.
The little shit you sent me was fire, bro. That shit was hard as hell.
Oh, yeah, that's the new shit I'm working on. Yeah, good looking. I sent you one of the two, so I sent out one or two to people, so I don't know which one I sent you. So which
That
one
shit was
was it?
fire.
Was it the old school beat or the smoker song?
Hey,
Smoking
hey,
sound.
what?
Okay.
Hey, what's the old school beat? I'm sorry, I don't
You
mean
say
to
the old
be
school one?
like no, because I just seen the interview with Too Short.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Too Short always been like entrepreneur,
Oh
and
yeah.
I ain't even from I'm from the Midwest. Like you know what I'm saying? But Too Short always was like Too Short. Nigga.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
Like short, like he like 40, he 40. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? The Jack,
Oh yeah, I
goddamn.
fuck with them. Oh no, so I get my beats made. I work with Goldeneye. I get them custom made. Like I'll send him some shit and be like, hey my nigga, cut this shit up. Or I'll be like all my shit custom made. Now I don't do no YouTube, no nothing. I got a producer and an engineer. Like I'll be serious. Even though it's just some shit that I love, like I ain't gonna say a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I do for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that I love. I want to make sure it's all the way 100. So, because Black Money Media is a publishing company too. So I publish everything. I publish the beat and I publish the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? When I do my shit. So.
No. I was just saying I just watched the interview with Too Short in it. And then they was at his neck a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's
about
like
what, the beats?
Nah, it's just about Too Short. It's just he you know what I'm saying? I remember listening to Too Short back in the day, like, man, that's T Sheezy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So you didn't hear this one. Hold on. You didn't hear this one, LBC. Hold up.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the Doggone Talking Shit podcast.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Facts podcast. While we sitting here doing this, I'm plugging shit. Tune in to everything Black Money Media got to offer, man. We got shit. We working, baby. We working. Tune in to all that shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Tap in. I put the what's the name on there. You see if y'all can hear it.
We're gonna give y'all a little snap. We're gonna give y'all a little snippet. Well, my nigga PG working now.
You know what it is, man. It's that player shit.
So this ain't like the one you heard.
1970 feel like.
Okay.
Feel me? Nothing but them lacks. L-Dogs. That pimpin' shit, man. Let me show you how niggas used to get out back there. Watch how I transform, niggas. Mink coat dragging on the boulevard strong. Gators on my feet. Money on my phone, no feather in my hat, but my lack on chrome. Talk slick, motherfucker, and you might get shown. Pocket full of cash, gold teeth when I grin. Slap the taste out of hate and let the games begin. Well, I'm stacking more paper than the preacher and sin. Nigga, this church on the move as the nightlight spin. When I talk cold-blooded ice veins in my speech. Champagne dreams still grinding the street. KK smoke clouds when the top get brief. Drop jewels when I speak, I'm the gospel they preach. Blue steel mink coat with the matching heat. More than 4 pounder make a grown man retreat. Knock a tennis shoe pimp nigga straight out his sneaks. Now you a concrete legend with your ear to the streets. I'm a slick talker, hard walker, you a jive turkey. I'm the owner of the building, so you can't work me. Get on your knees, bitch, bow to the king. Live a rich man's life and a poem's dream.
Hey, shit. I think that's a good way to wrap this shit up. Going out with that.
I appreciate it. That's just a little snippet of some shit to come, man. This next album about to be stupid.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to go too long tonight because I want to shoot again Sunday because I want Jay. I want the Just the Facts podcast right here so we can you know what I'm saying, had a conversation, address a little elephant that we got in the room and shit. You feel me? So hopefully we can all do that shit. That'll be fire out there.
I'm ready. We for sure, most definitely.
All right, so we good?
Oh yeah, we good, man. Shit. Hey, just if y'all want to go check it out, man, check any of I dropped the album last year called En Mi Villa, which is in my own lane in Latin. Man, y'all go check that shit out. It's everywhere, man. Just type in PG the Hustler on all streaming platforms, man. I'll pop up.
HB coming back with a story to tell.
You know it. HBTV.
Story time for HB. HB got story time coming up. HBTV. You feel me? Hey,
I love story times.
Hey, I just want to. I got the next story coming up. It's the first time I had got locked up. Hey, you know, in the last story that y'all saw, when I bought my first car. But you notice, in the beginning of the story, I was locked up, and then at the end of the story, when I lost the car, I was locked up. So I'm gonna let y'all in between. So,
Oh yeah,
story time. Catch up
I'm
on
locked in, nigga.
Hell yeah. So check us out, man. And then listen, we'll be back Sunday to show y'all want to see. Sunday to show that y'all want to fucking see. So tune in.
Most
Much
definitely.
love. Much love, everybody. PG the Hustler.
Peace.
HB. Much love.
We out. LBC,
I'll
we
see
out of
y'all
here.
Sunday. See y'all Sunday.
All right, peace.
Peace. Hey, PG. Okay. Yeah. So tune in Sunday, man. We will address the elephant in the room. I know y'all see it. We see it too. We just ain't saying that. But we're gonna address the elephant. When it's elephant in the room, you gotta talk about it, right? Can't ignore it. It's the elephant in the room. Peace.